So it says the formula of a weighted mean can be used to find the mean of a frequency distribution. The only change is that the weights W1 through Wn are replaced with the frequencies F1 through Fn, and this procedure is in the next example. So what you do is you do 0 times 5, 1 times 12, 2 times 14, 3 times 3, 4 times 2, 5 times 3, 6 times 0, 7 times 1. And then once you add all those numbers together, you're going to divide it by the total frequency, which is 40 in this case. So that's how you find the mean of that data set. Again, I am not going to find the mean that way because I am allowing you the TI-30XS. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit data on my calculator, and I'm going to say twice to clear lists if necessary. And then I'm going to say enter. Once you hit data and you go to those clear lists, I'm going to say enter X in list 1 and frequency FRQ in list 2. Then you're going to hit second data one for stats, and you're going to select one var stats for one variable statistics. For data, you're going to select L1 for frequency. You're going to select L2. Then you're going to hit calc. And then what you look for is X bar in that list. So go ahead and do that, and let's see what you get. When I do X bar on my list, I'm getting, my calculator is showing me a mean value of 1.975. So you could use what they say to use in the book, which is just like we did the weighted GPAs, multiply the data value times the frequency, add all those together and divide it by 40, or just quite simply, I'm perfectly fine with you if you just enter all this information into your calculator for a frequency distribution, okay? If I had to say what is the mode on this one, I would say the mode is 2. Mode would be 2. Even though this problem just asked for the mean, I want to make sure you can do the rest. The mode would be 2. Why is mode the 2? Why is the mode 2? Because it has the highest frequency. And then because I put this in my calculator, I could also find out the median. The median is by MED in your calculator, and the median for this data set was giving me 2 as well. So if on this problem, which would be very similar to the test, I asked for the mean, median, and the mode, you can get the mode by just looking at the highest frequency. The mean and the median, you can get it by putting it directly into the data set in your calculator, doing the first L1 as the data values, L2 as the frequencies, second var 1 stats. Make sure that your data is set on L1 and your frequency is set on L2. Let's go ahead and look at the next examples. Again, I'm going to do the exact same thing. This one, why don't I go ahead and do by hand because it's not too big on this one. So on this one, if it said what was the mode, I would say 3 because it has the highest frequency of 25. If it said what was the mean and the median, I'd go ahead and do this in the calculator. But let's read the problem. It says a housing division consists of 45 homes. The following frequency distribution shows the number of homes in the subdivision that are 2-bedroom homes, the number that are 3-bedroom homes, and the number that are 4-bedroom homes, and the number that are 5-bedroom homes. It says find the mean number of bedrooms for the homes. So if I wanted to do this as by hand, what I'd do is I'd take the number of bedrooms times its frequency. So 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 25 is 75, 4 times 10 is 40, 5 times 5 is 25. I would take those and I'd add those all together. Go ahead and do so now. I'm getting 150. Please double check my math. And then you take the 150, you divide it by the total frequency. The total frequency was 45. So once I do this, I'm going to estimate it to, I guess, 2 decimal places, because why not? What is the mean number of homes? I'm getting 3.33, or sorry, not mean number of homes. What's the mean number of bedrooms? I'm getting 3.33 bedrooms. So for that neighborhood, the average house has approximately 3 bedrooms.